1917, we still call it Palestine, and it will continue to exist as Palestine, and Gaza will continue to be the Gaza Strip with its population, with its Palestinian population, and they're going nowhere because we will stand with them. My brothers and sisters, it is unfortunate that this den and the state it represents are being subsidized by our own tax money. Imagine these loudspeakers that they have, these screens that they have, are paid for by us, to attack American citizens, to incite violence against American citizens, to have our police force that's paid by us standing here in support or defending them. Yes, they want to defend, they want to protect us, and I will respect them for this. But also, this is a public ground. We're American citizens. They don't own the grounds outside of that fence. Whether it belongs to the State Department, or belongs to the Defense Department, or belongs to whatever department, it belongs to the American people. Doesn't belong to the Israeli embassy.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
So they're being subsidized by us. And still, they dare to use our money against us, calling us terrorists, while they kill children. They massacre children. They use our F-16s and our F-35s and our A-5, and they use our tanks, and they use our bullets, and they use our missiles, and they use our rockets, and they kill innocent people. Call them whatever you want to call them. They're human beings, and we're called the terrorists. We're not the people who massacred so far over 15,000 people. We're not. We're not. We're not. And you know what? Your own, or the so-called media of this den and this genocide Israel, exposed the truth. What happened what they told us, what they alleged that happened on October 7th turned out to be a lie. Most of the civilians were killed by their own army. It is not me saying this, it's Hamas, the Israeli newspaper, right? They killed their own civilians. That's what it is. There were no rapes. That's what they told us. And they still lie to us. Why? And we have some of our politicians, starting with this crook president, Joe Biden, who continues to talk about seeing with his own eyes beheaded Israeli babies. It was debunked by the Israeli media itself, debunked by our media here, the one-sided complicit media here. But it's a big lie. They couldn't continue with it. And it was walked by the White House, and he still talks about it. Today, Israel resumed its bombardment, its genocide in Gaza. You know, they started even before Blinken departed Israel, because he was there. I don't know if you watched his press conference yesterday. When he spoke about the U.S. imperatives, we're not going to accept a resumption of bombardments the way it happened in northern Gaza. That was entirely decimated, right? That's what he said. We're not going to accept that you continue to murder. He didn't use the word murder because, of course, they think that's, a collateral damage. Okay? We're not going to accept the same rate of civilian casualties. We're not going to accept that you occupy Gaza. But the guy didn't even leave yet, and Israel resumes its bombardment. And it turns out that his word, or words, right, hell, had no meaning, has no meaning. And there is a reason for this. You know why? Because we allow this then to interfere in our politics, to interfere with our process, to interfere in defining our national interests and national security. And there is time to say enough. Enough is enough. But enough is not enough. Because also it is time that we're engaged. It is time that not only we speak out, but we work tirelessly to change the dynamics in this country. The public opinion is shifting in this country. This then has already lost the younger Americans, those who are between 18 and 34, already by far more supportive of Palestinians and Palestine. Already. So the future belongs to us. Maybe the past was manipulated by you, but the future belongs to us. No matter how you try to spin it, no matter how you try to defame us, no matter how you try to demonize us, it's not going to work because you're the embodiment of evil. Evil cannot demonize others. That's what it is. And I'm not talking about the Jewish people or Judaism. You're not a representative of them. Shame on you claiming that. Shame on you claiming that. Because I will continue to say, my brothers and sisters who are Jews, who stand with justice, who stand on a moral ground, are no less valued than any one of us. And if the Jewish people are being subjected to these crimes that Israel is committing, even if these crimes are committed by Muslims, I will be standing with our Jewish brothers and sisters against a Muslim entity committing war crimes or discriminating against any person because of their background.
Yes.
That's what we are. يقوم الناس بالقسط. That's what my religion tells me.
Yes.
That we stand for justice. That's what it is.
Yes.
Regardless of, even if you dislike someone, you're commanded to stand for their right and defend them.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. My brothers and sisters, as I said, to continue to say enough is not enough. We need to be engaged, but how do we do it? I know this is not an election. I know we don't have the time, and I know that no, we have rain, and we, as Muslims, we consider rain as a sign of mercy. That's what it is. The Prophet tells us that when you make dua, when you supplicate to Allah, to God, when the rain is coming down, most likely your dua will be answered. So we ask Allah that justice is going to be implemented. That Allah will spare and protect the innocent people of Gaza and of the West Bank and of Palestine, and will protect the innocent people wherever they are. That Allah will stand with all of those who are oppressed, starting here at home in America. That Allah will chastise and will make a lesson of all of the oppressors. That's what we ask Allah when this rain is coming down. My brothers and sisters, it is time to be active. Yes, our voices are being heard because there is a shift in the public opinion. Don't ever diminish or undermine the power of your voice. They're paying attention. They're corresponding now because they know the dynamics are shifting. But it's not enough. Once this is over, are we going to stop there? Are we going to lose the momentum?
No.
It's not. We should not. We must not. I'm not going to talk as AMP, as the executive director of the American Muslims for Palestine, or the executive director of its affiliate organization, the Americans for Justice in Palestine Action. I'm going to talk as Osama al-Bashir. Comes November 2024. We will not forget. We will not accept this choice, this false choice between dying with a bullet or dying with poison. We're not. Remember this. We're not going to vote for this president, and I'm talking in my personal capacity.
Yes.
Just because he's running against the other boogeyman Donald Trump or DeSantis or the boogie woman, Nikki Haley, because we don't know. It could be any one of them. And they're no less evil. They're all equal. So we need to keep this in mind. Also, it is time for every one of you, if you're not already, subscribe to an email list, whether CARE, whether Jewish Voices for Peace, whether if not now, whether the Middle East, the Institute for Middle East Understanding, or American Muslims for Palestine, or Americans for Justice in Palestine Action, or any other organization, the U.S. Campaign for Palestinian Rights, whatever organization that advocates and speaks for Palestinian rights, it is time for you to subscribe to their email lists. You know why? Because that's how we amplify our voices and that's how we are effective. When you sign the petition, when we have 50, 60, 70, 100, 20, 100,000 people signing a petition, demanding their elected officials to change course, to stand for what is right, and not to succumb to the pressure and intimidation of this den and who it represents, that's when we're effective. It is this time. It is time. It is time that we don't give up on the resilience of the Palestinian people. And there is time to draw from their resilience and never to give hope that we will be victorious in America. Because we are standing for what is right, forbidding what is wrong. They're standing for what is wrong and trying to negate what is right. And righteousness, justice will always prevail. But they need vanguards. And we are the vanguard to make this happen. Muslims, Christian, Jews, whatever background it is, we are coming collectively together to make this happen. And it will happen no matter how they try to demonize, no matter how they try to defame, and no matter how they try to incite and weaponize our own government against us. We're not going to be intimidated, and we're not going to give up, and we're not going to let down the oppressed people of Palestine or any oppressed people, again starting here at home. Make sure that you're part of this movement. Make sure that you don't give up. Make sure that you remember, because we will not forget and we will not allow this to happen again. Oh Allah, give victory to all of those who are oppressed. And deliver your mercy and descend your mercy on all of those who are oppressed. Oh Allah, spare the innocent people of Gaza from the bombardment, from this barbarism, from this genocide that is being committed against them. Oh Allah, stand with them and bring this aggression to an end. Bring this aggression to an end. Oh Allah, bless this country and bless this country to stand for what is right, to forbid what is wrong. Oh Allah, bless this country with politicians who have conscience, politicians who will have the American interests as a priority in their agenda, officials who would not compromise our collective humanity in America and will not make us complicit in war crimes committed in our names by our own money. Oh Allah, bless all of us and accept from us coming out in this rain to stand with our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Inshallah, we're going to have the prayer.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت
أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
As everyone collects their belongings, we'll be getting ready to move into the second portion today. It's extremely telling that while we as Muslims come here and pray, they decide to play music over our prayer. Once again, the Israelis show us their regard and their level of Islamophobia. We've always said that data shows that some of the leading Islamophobes in this country are Zionists. And here, the Israeli embassy is showing us how they feel about Islamophobia. Shame!
Shame!
Free, free Palestine!
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 Make sure everyone has their flags up. Everyone has their banners up. Free, free Palestine!
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 End the siege on Gaza now!
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 End the siege on Gaza now! Let Gaza live! 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 One, two, three, four. Occupation no more! One, two, three, four. Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a racist state. Israel is an apartheid state. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now.
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now.
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now.
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now.
Stop killing children!
Stop killing children.
Stop killing children! 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 Stop killing children!
Stop killing children. Stop killing children. Stop killing children.
Stop killing children! 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 Stop killing children!
Stop killing children.
Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children!
Stop killing children. Stop killing children. Stop killing children. Stop killing
You know, it's a little funny that the Israeli embassy knew this protest was coming and decided to pay trucks to block their embassy because they knew they couldn't get any protesters out today. They knew they couldn't get as many people as us today because we are here for justice. We are here for a ceasefire. We are here for the end of the siege on Gaza. We are here for justice. I'd like to hand the mic over to our brother, Robert from CARE.
Assalamu alaikum. And greetings of peace. My name is Robert McCaw. I am the National Government Affairs Director for the Council on American Islamic Relations. I want to thank you all for coming here today. We are at a moment where we are changing the narrative in the United States. No longer, especially to our youth, are they blind to the crimes, the atrocity, the occupation, and apartheid that is happening in Palestine. You are a part of this movement. I ask myself every day what I can do. I lament the loss of lives. I lament the loss of 15,000 Palestinians, 7,000 children. This morning when I was walking here, I noticed in my pocket, I had my daughter's bow. How many of our daughters, how many of our sisters have died from bombs that have been paid from our tax dollars? Shame. Congress right now is debating an aid package of $14 billion while we know Israel is committing war crimes. When the Biden administration has been asked, when the State Department has been asked, is Israel committing war crimes? They're saying we're not tracking this. They're not tracking this while we are supplying them the bombs that they are dropping on the heads of men, women, and children. This is shameful. We are talking in Congress. They are talking in Congress. What conditions should they put on this aid? Like they would actually put conditions on this military aid to Israel. We need to stop funding the genocide. We need to stop funding occupation, and we need to stop funding apartheid. All of you have turned out today, and this is a great moment for our community because we have the courage, the word, and the voice, and we are getting our message out right now. But this is not enough, and some of you have already acted. Some of you have lost family members and friends. The rest of us grieve for the loss of our Palestinian brothers and sisters, whether we're Muslim or not. The Americans, by growing numbers, are grieving for the loss of Palestinian lives, and they are getting their news not from biased media coverage, but directly from Palestinians on social media. They know the suffering that is being inflicted upon them, and they know that our country is causing it. Congress right now is hearing more from us than the other side. Right now, congressional offices are reporting, especially in progressive and Democratic districts, that they are getting more calls, more emails from people in support of Palestinian rights. And yet only some 20 members of Congress have supported the ceasefire now resolution, which has not even been introduced in the Senate. This is not enough. I want to thank the members of Congress that are standing with us, but they need to not just talk to us and hear from us. They need to respond because that is what is the right thing to do. They need to respond. And look, they are trying to, right now, silence us. Will you be silenced? Free, free Palestine! 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 I want to leave with this message. Inshallah. Free, free Palestine! 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 Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine! End the siege of Gaza! End the siege of Gaza! End the siege of Gaza!